Cardi B gets her son's hair, and Offset's son, braided exactly like her boyfriend, Stefon Diggs. Offset fires off with a series of tweets and deletes his Twitter. He says, now, when somebody passes away for playing with my son, then call me a crash out.
Offset is currently threatening to harm or pew Cardi B's new boyfriend over the fact that he thought that the boyfriend and Cardi B's son have the same hairstyle. The son, Cardi's son, has not had a hairstyle for months. So you're online when you have an open case, a custody battle, threatening to harm and pew somebody during a custody battle when whole time they don't even, whatever reason you're mad about is not even factual because your baby hasn't had that hairstyle in months, which further proves that you haven't seen your baby in months, which is now helping Cardi's case. What's not clicking? How can you be asking for spousal support when you haven't seen your kid in so long that you don't even know what hairstyle they have?
Looks like Offset just hit his breaking point, and it all comes down to some braids and a photo that set the internet on fire. The whole situation blew up after a pic surfaced of Cardi B's son and Stefon Diggs rocking the exact same hairstyle. And guess what? Stefon ain't just anybody. He's the NFL baller that fans are whispering might be Cardi's new man. Now here's where it gets wild. Offset didn't take that lightly. Word on the street, he allegedly snapped and threatened to take Stefon out all over some braids. Yes, it got that serious. This ain't just about some petty hair drama. Offset's emotions are clearly boiling, and folks are wondering if he's finally spiraled out of control over Cardi. But let's rewind and break it all down. You've probably been keeping up with the drama swirling around Offset, Cardi B, and Stefon Diggs. And trust, it's not just gossip, it's a full-blown mess. It all kicked off when Diggs stepped onto the Patriots practice field, debuting a fresh new look, braided up and clean. But there was one big problem. Those weren't just any braids. People instantly clocked that they looked identical to the ones Cardi and Offset's son has been wearing for months. Not similar, identical, like copy-paste level.
Make yourself feel better because I make you feel so low about yourself. Because I don't make you feel like you're that in this home. So that's what you gotta do. So you out here trying to hurt my feelings because you think the next, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Because them think it ain't good enough that I be having you crashing out all weekend. You was mad happy today when I called you today. And the only reason why I called you today is because I'm trying to change my son's school and I need your approval. Other than that, fuck you. I don't care. The world, my ops. I'm with your ops. That's one for your ops. Yeah, of course, because you don't move with integrity. You're not a street. That's what you do. That's what you do. Oh, I'm gonna go for your ops. Good, boo-hoo. I don't give up. You can fuck my ops. You fuck my friends. I don't give a. You're a lame to me, and you will never equate to me. And it's crazy that I even let you even play with me for such a long time.
But let's be real. This wasn't no random coincidence. That viral pic kicked off a whole chain reaction online that had everyone losing their minds. We're talking drama so messy it'll make your head spin. And if you've been paying attention, then you know tensions between Cardi B and Offset didn't just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, what's up, Twin? What's up? Cut the light on. Yeah, man, I just want to let y'all folks know we having shit. Know what I mean? It's here. I'm going up out of this though. Y'all live with that.
Let's not forget their 2024 divorce. Yeah, that bomb didn't just drop out the sky. It was building for months. People were already side-eyeing Offset for allegedly cheating, ghosting his responsibilities, and barely showing up for his own family.
Y'all better be careful who y'all marry because the men are gold diggers too. As you know, Offset and Cardi B are going through a divorce that they filed back in August 2024, and Offset recently decided to file an amended response to the divorce, now asking for spousal support from Cardi B. He's also asking for joint custody of the kids, and he's wanting Cardi B's house to be the main residence for the...
Word is, Cardi finally hit her limit and filed for divorce after being tired of carrying the whole load herself. And Cardi didn't stay quiet either. She aired everything out online. She called him out for not being there for their kids and even said he barely sees their youngest daughter, culture's little sister, Blossom. That's some heavy stuff.
Y'all meanwhile, they having a date. Look out. I'm motherfucker. That's it. Boom, the drop off with the receipt. Boom. She did it with her sleep.
Let's see what she doing. Let's see what she doing.
Let's see what she doing. It's to the left.
Meanwhile, Cardi's been glowing up. New vibe, new man, new energy. Stefon Diggs been by her side, and folks are saying she's finally living. But then, that picture drops. Her son Wave and Diggs both rocking matching braided styles. Whew! That lit a match under Offset like never before. Social media exploded. Some started whispering that maybe Cardi styled Wave's hair on purpose to mirror her new man. Whether true or not, Offset took that as straight up disrespect. And just like that, he flipped the switch and went off. Offset snapped, and when he did, he let it fly on X, formerly Twitter. The man jumped online and dropped a wild post saying, "Now watch somebody die for playing with my son. They called me a crash out, and I don't care. Trolling with my kids, inch back." Whoa, that's not light talk, that's deep heat.
Father's Day.
Yeah. I can't get you, okay?
Yeah.
Smash him.
Yeah, turn around my bad side. Why you kind of sweaty?
Nah, that's
But here's the kicker. Right after posting that explosive message, Offset deleted both of his accounts, Instagram and X, gone, just like that. When someone ghosts off social media like that, it's clear. They're either hiding something or their emotions just hit max overload. The man vanished into the digital shadows and fans were left stunned. Now, if you know the history, this wasn't some overnight meltdown. Let's rewind the tape.
Cause you're not even a real right for me. I make you look good. Fuck you. Look at the pumpkin. I don't care. Look at the pumpkin. I'ma fold your ups. Matter of fact, oh, look at this. I don't want to see it. So what? You was gonna film anyways. All you gotta do is get drunk. And I'm gonna throw you that pussy for $2,000. You gotta survive out here. You gotta survive out here, nigga. Oh, now I'm up them. Now I'm up this. Okay, you could do that. You was gonna do it regardless. You go to a club and you probably get drunk. You give them $1,000. You was gonna do it regardless. Them gotta survive. These is hungry out here. We in a recession, baby. Them gotta get paid. Do that. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I'm a watch what I'm gonna do to you. Watch what I'm this, that, blah, 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 blah. You already done it all. You already done it all. You already done it all. You done it all. You done it all. You done it all. Nothing surprises me.
Offset and Cardi B tied the knot back in 2017. But from the jump, it's been drama-filled. More chaotic than a soap opera. Over the years, they had 3 kids together, Culture, Wave, and Little Blossom. But even with the family foundation, their relationship's always been rocky. Back in 2020, Cardi already pulled the trigger once, filing for divorce after Offset's alleged cheating hit headlines. They patched it up, temporarily. But in 2024, everything crumbled again. Cardi filed again, this time saying Offset wasn't even showing up as a dad and wasn't putting in a dime to help raise their kids. She even claims she's been covering 6 figures worth of expenses on her own. Cardi B was out here handling everything, schooling, childcare, even security, while Offset, man wasn't even showing up, let alone dropping any cash to help out. Cardi's patience, gone. She finally had enough and waved the white flag, calling it quits. But wait, it gets messier. Even after Cardi told the world she wasn't asking for child support and was still letting him see the kids whenever he wanted, Offset pulled a wild move. He went and filed for joint custody and spousal support. Yup, spousal support. Fans were shook. That ain't just nerve, that's next level audacity. Cardi wasn't staying quiet either. She hit the net with a cold, savage post. "I regret you." One sentence, but it hit like a punch. She basically called him a ghost dad. No support, no presence, no effort. And then came the social media showdown. Cardi spilled it all online, no filter. Offset tried flipping the narrative, accusing her of cheating while she was pregnant. Most people would have stayed quiet, but not Cardi. She clapped back on Twitter with just 2 words. "I did." Cold, blunt, and real. That tweet hit the internet like a bomb. She didn't deny it. She owned it. But behind that bold response was pain. She shared how broken she felt, saying she was the emotional backbone of their kids' lives. Always carrying the weight, always showing up while he was MIA. The truth. This relationship didn't just fall apart, it drained her, and Cardi made it loud and clear she was done being the one holding it all together. Fast forward to now, and Cardi B has leveled up. She's moved on with NFL star Stefon Diggs, and she's not hiding anything. Pics, videos, sweet captions, it's all out there. She even went public saying her spiritual advisor told her to date Stefon. Talk about divine matchmaking. Still, with that divorce drama still hanging heavy in the air, some folks are scratching their heads like, really? But one thing's clear, Cardi's out here glowing. She's been spotted courtside at NBA games with Stefon, looking all booed up, smiling, affectionate, and clearly loving this new vibe. She's loud with it on Instagram, and honestly, she seems free. No more Offset chaos. At least not right in her face. Now here's where it gets messy again. Offset's been out here pretending like none of this is getting to him, acting all unbothered by Cardi's new relationship with Diggs. But let's not kid ourselves. He's been posting on socials talking about how he's cool with everything, but his moves, they tell a different story. Filing for spousal support and joint custody, constantly dropping cryptic subs and throwing low-key shots, that's not the behavior of someone who's at peace. That's someone who's still trying to hold on. Everybody can see through it. If Offset was really unfazed, he wouldn't be trying to stay locked into Cardi's life through legal moves. Nah, this ain't about kids or closure. It's about control. And deep down, it's giving regret. Looks like Offset's realizing too late what he fumbled. And Cardi, she's already gone. Offset's been out here acting like he's unfazed, but these court filings are telling a whole different story. So let's talk legal drama, because it's getting messy for real. Offset filed for joint custody of the kids and spousal support, even though Cardi's already been covering almost everything for their children. Schooling, housing, nannies, you name it. Let's talk money. Cardi B's sitting on a fortune, estimated somewhere between $80 to $100 million. Offset, he's got around $30 million to his name. So what happens when the court sees that gap? Boom, Cardi ends up having to pay him spousal support, a total slap in the face, right? But hey, that's Hollywood. The more millions, the more court chaos. Yes, the court granted joint custody, but Cardi still got primary residence. Why? Because they're trying to keep things steady for the kids, no drama in their day-to-day. But no matter how civil the court ruling sounds, this situation is far from peaceful. And let's be honest, the public is locked in watching every move play out like it's a reality show. Now here's where it gets real shady. Offset's been leaning into a full-blown victim complex. Word is he's been trying to flip the whole narrative, claiming Cardi was the one who stepped out first. Let's keep it real for a second. Offset pointing fingers now? That's wild. He's got no room to call out anybody when his own cheating record is a whole highlight reel. Back in 2018, a video dropped of him getting way too cozy with another woman, and the internet lit him up. Everybody and their mama saw that clip, and fans instantly started questioning his loyalty to Cardi. And who could forget that infamous moment? Offset out at a restaurant, literally sliding his phone number to a girl while he was on a date. Like, really? He wasn't even trying to hide it. The disrespect was loud, and the internet wasn't having it. But here's the plot twist. They still got back together. Yup, after all that mess, Cardi took him back like nothing happened. They even dropped some music together, including that 2019 hit Clout, and suddenly, it looked like a full-blown PR move. People started whispering, "I know, is this love not or just damage control?" Let's be honest. It looked like they were trying to clean up Offset's image more than actually fixing anything. And the public, they weren't fooled. The trust was already broken, and the signs were all there. Offset wasn't playing it straight. Now fast forward to 2024, and the divorce just confirmed everything fans suspected for years. Cardi officially pulled the plug and made it clear, yes, Offset had been cheating. Cardi made it crystal clear. She cited Offset's cheating and straight-up absentee fatherhood as the final straw. And honestly, when you really think about it, it's wild. Offset been out here playing the victim like he's the one who got done dirty, when everybody knows he's been moving foul for years. Meanwhile, Cardi's been dropping nothing but truth, and he's still trying to twist the narrative like he's the one hurt. Come on now. You can only fake the good guy act for so long before the mask slips and the public's not buying it. Offset loves to push this image of being a stand-up dad, and sure, he's got 6 kids in total. Yup, 6. That includes Culture and Wave with Cardi B. But let's be real, the numbers don't match the effort. He's always out here preaching about fatherhood, dropping bars about being a dad, especially on that 2019 album Father of 4. He painted this whole picture of being present, involved, and locked in with his kids. But the way he's actually been moving, it's not lining up. Cardi's been loud about it too. She put him on blast for not showing up at all. She said he hasn't helped raise the kids, not with time, not with money, nothing. No school support, no emotional presence, not even help with security. Cardi's been carrying everything, raising the kids, keeping her career thriving, and dealing with the emotional toll of being a single mom under the spotlight. And let's pause for a second to break this down. Being a father ain't about just saying the right lines in interviews. It's about showing up. It's about being present, putting in the time, and actually being there for your kids. But Offset, he's been MIA for a while now, and Cardi's had enough. Their public breakup didn't just expose cracks in the relationship, it ripped the whole thing wide open. Everyone saw it. While Cardi was juggling her kids, performances, brand deals, and non-stop media pressure, Offset was out here doing whatever he wanted. Yeah, he loves to talk about being a dad. He's done interviews, dropped tracks about fatherhood, but his actions? They're telling a different story altogether. Meanwhile, Cardi's been louder than ever. Since the divorce, she's been letting the truth spill. She admitted she regrets ever getting with Offset, called him out publicly as a deadbeat dad. She's talked about the emotional weight she carried while pregnant, dealing with stress, public judgment, and still being expected to keep up that perfect family image for the cameras. It's clear this situation took a toll on both of them, but let's be honest, one of them was holding it all together and the other was barely even showing up. One thing's for sure and two things are certain, the whole world's been locked in watching this mess unfold. Cardi B's new romance with Stefon Diggs didn't just spark headlines, it ignited a war. Now it's a full-on battle for control. Offset's doing whatever he can to stay involved, filing papers, throwing shots, and making sure he's still got some kind of say. But let's get real. You can't just pop back into your ex's life like nothing's changed and try to play the good guy card. That ship sailed a long time ago. The public's already picked a side, and right now, it's not looking too good for Offset. Whether he likes it or not, Cardi's moved on, and that's burning him up inside. But here's where the real twist came in, those matching braids. That's when everything flipped. This wasn't just about Cardi's new man anymore. Now Offset's ego was bruised. Suddenly it wasn't about love or kids, it was about pride. And pride, that'll make people act reckless. Word on the street is Offset got so heated he started tossing around threats. That braid situation hit a nerve, deep, like something snapped. And now the world's watching, wondering, is this just the beginning of a new war? Meanwhile, reactions online have been all over the place. Some fans are dragging Offset for going off over a hairstyle, especially since Wave had been rocking those braids since April, way before Diggs ever stepped out with them. One user didn't hold back, saying, he don't even see his kids, but he mad about some braids. One user didn't hold back, saying, after everything he put her through, he's crashing out over some braids. Another chimed in, pointing out that Wave's been wearing those braids for 6 months, and that he's already got starter locks. Basically confirming Offset ain't even been around to notice. That's tough. But not everyone's against him. Some fans are riding with Offset, saying he's just being a protective dad. One comment read, Cardi went too far, but then another clapped back with, too far. Offset been going too far for years. And others, they're more torn, saying Offset might just be scared of another man stepping in, someone his son could end up calling dad. That's a fear that hits deep. Now the real question, where does this go next? Is Offset gonna calm down and try to fix things? Or are we looking at a full-blown social media war? And what about that threat? Did he cross the line, or is he just a father who finally cracked? We want to hear what you think. Was Offset out of line, or just reacting like any dad would? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't hold back. And if you made it this far, hit that like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who's been following the drama just like you. Smash that notification bell so you don't miss the next twist in this saga. Cause trust us, this story is far from over. See y'all on the next one.